Thank you for volunteering for Global Bird Rescue. Today, we are going to demonstrate how to handle birds in a way that is safe for both you and the bird. This year, biosecurity protocols are especially important due to the spread of avian influenza virus. Being and staying safe is the #1 rule of Global Bird Rescue. Always use the buddy system when monitoring buildings and windows. While looking for and reporting birds, stay aware of your surroundings and do not try to rescue or document birds in areas that may not be safe. Unfortunately, many of the birds you encounter during Global Bird Rescue may not have survived their collision, but documenting them using the Global Bird Collision Mapper will help scientists conduct longitudinal research on bird mortality and help individuals and organizations focus their efforts advocating for responsible governance of our urban environments through policy, legislation, building code, and ordinance development. To prepare for Global Bird Rescue, you will need the following items: brown, non-waxed paper lunch bags for smaller birds, grocery bags or small boxes for larger birds, such as woodpeckers, clips to secure the bags, tissues or paper towels, small towels or butterfly net, a notebook to record collision data, or a smartphone to input collision data directly into the Global Bird Collision Mapper, multiple plastic bags, several pairs of rubber gloves, hand sanitizer. Part 1. Documenting a building collision victim that is deceased. Step 1. Identify the bird and document it using the Global Bird Collision Mapper. To create an account and learn how to use the mapper, visit birdmapper.org/app. Some birds will not be identifiable due to the condition of their bodies, but should still be photographed and reported. Step 2. When appropriate, leave the bird where it is and do not touch it. In downtown Minneapolis, many collisions happen in the skyways over roads, which may prevent safe disposal of birds. If you are going to touch the bird, put on fresh rubber gloves. Step 3. Pick up the bird and place it in 1 or 2 plastic bags, then discard. Remove and discard your rubber gloves. Sanitize your hands with hand sanitizer. Part 2. Identifying, documenting, and rescuing a building collision victim in need of veterinary attention. Step 1. Check the bird for signs of trauma. Some birds may appear to be just stunned or have no obvious injuries. Other times, trauma is present. The following are evidence of trauma that would need to be assessed by a qualified and licensed wildlife rehabilitator. Head tilt. Inability to stand normally. No response to sound or visual movement. Not trying to escape, such as just sitting on a hand. Bulging frog eyes. Droopy eyes. Facial asymmetry. Heavy, noisy clicking or open beak breathing. Broken beak, leg, or wing. Caught or entangled in spider webbing or human hair. Blood anywhere. Step 2. Put on rubber gloves and prepare the paper bag with a tissue on the bottom. Step 3. Pick up the bird using a bander's grip, holding the bird's neck between the index and middle finger with the beak facing out, the neck snug against the knuckles, and the bird's back against the palm. The tip of the index and middle fingers are kept together with the fingers bent. Both wings should be tucked against your palm in a natural position. Do not hold the bird around its body as you can impede the bird's breathing. Allow the bird to perch on your little finger. If the bird is injured but active, or if you do not feel comfortable picking up the bird, put a butterfly net or towel over the bird, and then pick it up with the net or towel depositing directly into the bag. Do not reuse the net or towel on other live birds. Step 4. Once you have deposited the bird into the paper bag, remove your gloves and ID and document the bird using the Global Bird Collision Mapper. Step 5. Transport the bird to a licensed wildlife rehabilitation facility. Follow these steps to minimize stress and increase the bird's chances of survival. Talk quietly or not at all. Avoid direct eye contact with the bird. Avoid clothing with animal pictures. Avoid red or orange clothing. Keep handling to a minimum. Move the bird as little as possible. Keep it in a warm, dark, and quiet place. Transport to a wildlife rehabilitator as quickly as possible. When transporting a bird in a vehicle, keep the radio off and the car quiet. Thank you for taking the time to attend this training on global bird rescue safety and biosecurity. We hope this video will empower you with the knowledge and confidence in your work as a community scientist collecting bird collision data. For more information on global bird rescue, please visit flap.org or consult the Global Bird Rescue's 2022 manual.